Pam pam pam. Para pam 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 pam. Para pam pam pam. Pam 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 para pam pam para pam 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 pam. Pa pa pam. Da 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 da. That might actually be annoying. Hi everyone. Chotomate. Wait a minute. Pam pam pam. Para pa pa pam 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 pam. Para pa 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 pa. Pam 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 pam. This is just me checking if my mic is alright. I'm hoping it's alright. Yay! Okay. I can turn off like, I don't know, the feedback to me. Did you guys miss me? Because I did not miss you. Churn. Okay, that's enough. That's enough messing around. Hi. Oh, why is that the BGM? Hello. Welcome to my stream. How is everyone? Hello, hello. Yes, I am back. I am back from my break. That was a very long break, like more than almost 2 months. I last streamed like October something. You know what? I actually need to listen to myself just to be sure that you guys are hearing something. Okay, there. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to chat. Hello, Kindreds. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you, Kukweru. Why is your chat not showing? Nande? Do I need to refresh? So today is just a return stream, I guess. I felt so nervous, like trying to. I was trying to get my head back into the game, into the streaming, because when you take a break from doing this stuff, it can actually like take a lot of getting used to going back. So, welcome. I am Zia Kindred. You can call me Zia or Kindred, whatever floats your boat. I am those names. Oh, there you go. Your chat is showing. All right. So today is just a Zatsudan or like a just talking stream. I don't really expect any more people to come. Everyone is so busy with their lives and it's a Sunday. Happy Sunday. So if you're here, thank you. I actually made a list of things I wanted to talk about. And hopefully this will last us an hour or something. Thank you. You're only perceiving my stream. Oh, we recommend that you use a stream bitrate of 2500 kbps. Wait, let me do that actually. Can I actually change while I'm already? lowering it as we speak. 2,500. Apply so that we don't have any problems. Is BGM too loud or is it alright? Damn, damn. Alrighty. I don't know where to start. Where do we start? There's so much to talk about. So many things happened while I was away. There you go. I think that made stream smoother. Okay. Everything is Gucci. How do you do a just talking stream? This is the first time other than my intro stream, my introduction stream as a PNG tuber, that I'm just talking to chat and not really playing a game, I guess. Can I change? What do we like? Do we like me being nervous like this? Or just vibing? There you go. Let me vibe. Oh, I actually forgot something. I wanted to get a coffee cup asset. Can I actually get that still? Yeah, I will. Oh, I closed the thing. Okay, there. I'm bounced. So, I guess the first thing I want to talk about... Ayo, Juries! Welcome to the stream! I am back. Yes. We're just talking today. We have a lot to talk about. And I also made you guys bigger on the screen. Hello. So, if you can hear, I added like new tracks actually. Maybe it doesn't vibe with the chill. But I did add new tracks just so... This is an old one. Just so we have something new to the stream. The new ones I put are the ones I made. That's why if you will go down to my description, I credit myself. Like I put myself in the credits. The words myself. Not really KindredZia, just myself. And then two of the people helped me make some of the music. So this one is from Dova still. This is an old one. Let me see. It's also not mine. We already listened to this before. Yeah, but this is like the complete version. Because the previous one... Oh no, this is the incomplete one, yeah. This is only violin, piano, and steel drums. This is... I'm not sure. Yeah! Sometimes when I feel like it... No, just kidding. I make music for my projects and requirements. And I enjoy it actually. It just takes so much time. But the recent one... Wait, let me find it actually. No, this is old. Me. This is one I made. And... I mean... We've heard it before. Another one would be... this is new. I added this, but this is still from Dova. Dova S. So we'll be hearing those. Oh, this one! I added this. Right? This is new. This is one we made for a preschool class. Ah yeah, this is a complete version of the early one. I actually needed to like ask the people I work with if I can use this stuff for background music, but they insist that I should because I'm the one who made it. So there we go. It has beach vibes even though it's Christmas. I should make like a Christmas track or something. Which one? This is... Okay, this is actually one I'm very proud of. This is the most recent one. I will make it louder. So I worked with a composition major for this. I made the song and the lyrics, the melody. They're the ones who made the arrangement and the composition. So we'll be hearing this a lot. This has Filipino lyrics, like the actual song. And I kinda don't wanna sing it on stream yet. But I did make that. And you can actually hear like the inspiration, like because the person I worked with wanted to make film music. Like he's studying so that he can make film music. So the vibes is like, you know, for films. But for this one, Filipino lyrics and focus on a certain theme. So it's something about my university. And the reason I don't want to sing it yet and also don't really want to give away the lyrics is because, oh, that might actually be loud. Okay. So it's because people from fine arts are going to make an animation of the song I made, and I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, they're going to make an animation of it. I'm not really sure like what kind, but I'm looking forward to it. I don't think I can like post it separately, but if they allow me to like share it on my channel, I'd like that. Plus, it's a song I made, so I should have the rights, right? As long as I credit them, because wow, you know, when I first heard this, I like had tears in my eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't need to do anything. Oh, let me finish. Yeah, so we have that. That's the one I'm proudest of so far. This is also from one. I don't know, I just wanted to add it. Kind of intense feeling. It's from a previous project as well. So we have those. I'm actually gonna lessen the volume now of the BGM. Yeah, so when the animation comes out, we were going to have like a watch party. I think it's going to be done in a theater, so like there's a lot of songs made and a lot of people teamed up, and then people from fine arts are going to animate the song that was assigned to them. So that's very exciting. So everyone is going to watch it, and then I remember like them saying if people wanted to perform live, they could actually perform live, but I won't do that. I'll just watch and sit. It's kind of a great experience, really, because the previous ones I've done, like I made the song and I made the composition as well, and my music knowledge is really limited. Yeah, when it's available, I'll try to see if I can actually share it with others publicly in this channel, because I wanna share that, you know? I'm proud of my work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I try to make music and songs with my very limited knowledge in music, you know. I just like the effort, like giving the effort to it. Yeah, because indeed, it's very exciting. So when I was working on that one, I had like an epiphany that, oh, I can actually work with people in the music industry in this way because I was so amazed. The only thing I did was I made the lyrics, and then I also, because the way I make songs is that there's lyrics and I sing it out immediately to a tune that I actually like already. Or like a tune that's stuck in my head, or technically the tune is the idea, right? So I sing that already, and that's where the lyrics come in. So it's kind of like I do them together instead of separately, because some musicians, they make the lyrics first before they fit it into an arrangement or put it in a chord progression, stuff like that. Or they do the melody first before the lyrics. Me, I cannot do either separately. So I told the composition major that, this is how I do it. So this is my brain dump. Can we work around this? And it ended up that I actually did the lyrics alone and the melody, and then I didn't need to say anything else, and they just popped off. Like the next day, they just sent a composition, an arrangement, and it actually followed the melody I made. I was like, oh, wow. Amazing. I was so amazed. I have like very high respect for people who do music and people who do art. So, you know, I was like, wow, this is amazing. So maybe in the future I'll try asking for their help with music, or I don't know, because I do have songs. But they have like baby composition, like the most basic chords, and I can't really play piano complicatedly. And you know, like any other skill, if you don't practice it usually or like normally, you'll tend to forget it and stuff like that. So there's that. Yeah, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk about, and that's already 20 minutes of your time. I didn't think it would take that long talking about just that. This is the Zatsudan feeling, I see. Okay, what else do I have to talk about? I mean, we can talk about... Yeah, that's like what? Anime episode? I see. I'm so madaldal, talkative. I had so much to share about that. Anyways, I can talk about the things I did while I was not streaming. I'm going to leave out some details, but the whole October I just studied, and I died studying. Yes, and then I occasionally played Minecraft with my fellow fans in another fandom, and I had so much fun. Yeah. And I studied so much. I had to study. I don't want to tell what it's about yet because the results won't be out till tomorrow. I don't want to jinx anything. I actually dreamt about the results this morning, and then I woke up and I was like, oh, that's a dream. It's not real. I was like, oh. I disappointed myself by waking up. Okay, anyway, so I studied a lot for a lot of subjects for something because that's student life. And then I also received copies of my book. So if you guys don't know, I have a novel out, and it's a Filipino novel. Technically, it's Taglish, so it's English. It's written in Tagalog and English. Filipino and English, yeah. And I got my copies of my work for the first time, for real, for real. I felt so proud of myself. But I couldn't work on the stuff that's for it because I had I prepared some stuff so that some people who ordered from me would like receive special stuff that I actually was able to work on recently, and I have yet to finish, but I'm getting there, and I'm really grateful for the people who have bought my book and my story, and I don't know what to say. I hope you learned something from it. I mean, technically that was the goal of me writing it. You guys can, not like it. It's made to be not likable. Just my character is made not to be likable, so you're fine to not like them. But yeah, there's that. And what else? What happened in October? Minecraft. That's aside from studying Minecraft. I actually wanna stream Minecraft, but Hu-chan, when will we Minecraft? We already have a Dream Team Minecraft server. Minecraft stream soon, maybe. But I feel like for a Minecraft stream, we'd need like a new server actually. I don't know. I don't like our seed. Can we change seeds, please? The way that I'm asking you here in chat, nice. Let's go. Yeah, for streaming. Ayo. And then we can have our own skins because we're too lazy to actually make our own skins. But the one that I was active in was really nice. There were a lot of people and I had so much fun interacting with them. But I haven't touched Minecraft for 2 weeks, I think. I saw like websites on how to create skins. Yeah, and it's like a, what do you call this? It's like MS Paint in a way because pixels. I don't know. Sorry to MS Paint users, but it's actually hard. I tried to make and then I gave up, and then I was like, I'm gonna go back to my Oshi's Minecraft skin because no one's gonna see that I'm using that aside from the people I'm playing with. But that was nice. So aside from Minecraft, I'm back to playing Genshin. It felt so weird not playing Genshin for more than a month. I had someone play it for me. Thank you so much, Master, if you ever stumble upon this stream or VOD. I appreciate you so much. Also, Kukiru also played a bit. Oh, TBH I haven't because I was hoping to watch it here while on stream. Because why not? Should we? I actually want to watch it. So I will pull for Scaramouche. Wait, let's watch it. Let's see if it will load actually. I haven't seen it because I've seen the tweet because I've been looking forward to Scaramouche since he released and not really released. When he first showed up in the official Mona event, I was like, "You, I want you. Who is your VA? I know this voice." And it's Tetsuya Kakihara, so I was like, let's go. So now, the dude, his voice is finally be going to be permanent in Genshin. And yeah, so that I won't get spoiled. Actually, this character teaser have most likely, right? It most likely has spoilers for the Archon Quest meetings. But who cares? Let's watch it. Hopefully it loads. Let's switch to this one. Buy my book! You know, the reality is that this isn't how thick my book is. It's so thick. Like, very thick. It's like, how many inches is this? 1, 2, it's like 2.5 inches thick, you know? So, get my book. It's available as hardbound and paperback, and also as an ebook. Yeah, in Play Store, in the Kyoto Publishing official page, in Library Wala, and Amazon, and Smash. What's this? I can't see. It's too small. Smashwords. Okay, there. I personally recommend the paperback for convenient reading. But if you want like a hardbound in your book collection, then it's also fine. Okay, I hide that. Let's see if I can set it up. Oh, wait, let me pop up chat so that I can actually see while I'm watching the teaser. Let's see if you'll see this. How will I press? Oh. Let's see. Character teaser. Oh wait, let's find a news source. Window capture. Will this automatically have sound? I'm not really sure. I forgot how to stream, everyone. We have this. Is it okay that I'm covering the corner there? Where's chat? My chat! There you go. It's alright, right, to watch. It's technically like, I won't get copyrighted. I think. I hope it loads. Let's see. Am I ready? I'm not. Should be fine. Okay, wait. Let me actually change my... Let's hide that. Wait. Let me be excited. There you go. I'm excited. That's me excited. Okay. I'm not sure with the audio though. Will it? Let me see. Window. Let's see. Oh,
once more. I have lost my heart. It hurts. My skin feels like it's on fire.
My baby boy.
Burning me alive. Turning me to ash.
You mean you wish you had a heart? Have you ever heard this story before? There once was a puppet soldier whose greatest wish was to be with the ballerina doll forever and ever. But the soldier didn't have a heart and didn't know where his feelings came from. One day,
Nutcracker?
his owner didn't want him anymore and threw him away into a fire. But even in the flames, his eyes never left the ballerina.
Oh my god.
The next day, The people found a tiny heart in the ashes left by the fire.
Probably ashes in the shape of a heart. But that's not a real heart.
Maybe. But what if hearts can be born from ashes?
I'm already.
How dare you die like this
How dare.
and break your promise to me?
OMG. Was that
What a
Trident?
joke. It's just ashes. Nothing left but ashes.
Oh my gosh.
If only I could have burned to death in that fire too. No. In fact, I wish I'd never been born at all.
OMG, what? Wanderer.
Never been born at all. Is that really all you wish for?
Angst impact indeed. I realized I had my BGM open this whole time. Let's switch to the JP one because the JP. Man, am I ready for Scaramouche? I'm starting to think I'm not. Yeah, let's go watch the JP one. Okay, let's window capture. And wait, let me pop you out again. Okay, there. I'm feeling
僕は
stuff.
また
Oh my
心
gosh.
を失った痛い全身の皮膚が焼けるようだこのまま灰になるのだろうか
つまり心が欲しいの？じゃあこの物語は聞いたことあるかな？あるおもちゃの兵士がいた。彼の願いは踊り子の人形とずっと一緒にいること。でも兵士には心がない。なぜこんな感情を抱くのかわからなかった。やがて持ち主が兵士に興味をなくすと炉にくべてしまう。兵士は炎の中から人形を見つめ続けた。翌日その燃えかすから小さな心が見つかった。
けどそれは心の形をした灰だ本物じゃない。
でももしかしたら灰の中から心が生まれたのかも。
こうもあっさり死んで僕との約束を破るなんて滑稽だな。
Oh my
灰の中に
gosh.
は何も残っていないじゃないか。僕もあの炎で燃えてなくなればよかったんだ。いやこの世に生まれ落ちて来
Oh
な
my
ければ。
god.
この世に生まれ落ちてこなければそれが君の願いか。
I am so unwell. I am so unwell. I died. These moons. What the heck? I wasn't speaking because I was so immersed. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Right. Let's go back here. What was that? I actually feel like something in me died and awakened at the same time. What the heck? Scaramouche! Well, Am I ready? I'm gonna pull. Yeah, that's good. That's good that you actually want him for real now. Deserve. I'm gonna pull. I will do a pulling stream for Scaramouche. This effing guy, indeed. I want him, guys. Why is he like this? Oh, I just realized I can manage moderators from chat. Oh, no. It's gonna be a different tab. Oops, restore chat. Why is he like this? Why is he so broken? I actually want him. I want the helicopter. Pew pew pew. Maybe I can boot up the. Actually, I haven't read much the stuff too in depth. I only saw his good morning and I was already I already had feelings and reactions I'd rather not say in public. It's not sus, it's just thoughts. Let me see. Maybe I can I actually. But the EN voice is actually so nice as well. Yeah, the voice lines. Let's see. They actually show. He has no home. Man, I really want Scaramouche. You know, I had Primo save. Yeah, all the Scara VAs did such a good job. Thank you for bringing him to life. I am so Sasuga VAs. But most important is Sasuga Tetsuya Kakihara. You are the man. Let's go. Speaking of VAs, I nag-move on na agad. Ayaw na pag-usapan si Scaramouche. We'll have plenty of time talking about Scaramouche when I have him in my account. Unfortunately, I cannot whale. I cannot spend. So I just have the Primo Gems that I have saved up. TBH, there was 120 pulls that the master, the person who piloted my account, was able to save up for me. But I saw that the game had the Polar Star banner. I mean the weapon for child in the banner. So I tried, but it's a scam because I got Kagura's Verity, the other weapon, and I'm like, who will I put this on? I've been playing the game for so long, and Tortellini Man does not have a 5-star weapon still. Why is he like this? Ayaw niya. So, I pulled like 40 times. Yeah. So, right now, I only have 80 pulls. I'm so sorry, Master, if when I showed it to her that I got the wrong weapon, she was so disappointed that I pulled. Because it's supposed to be for Scaramouche. I'm not guaranteed, which I guess makes the pulling stream going to be more interesting, I guess. Maybe we'll see. Also, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I hope I don't lose. I will summon the streamer lock because it's actually the first time I will actually do like an actual pulling session because I never save. And when I was getting updates that I was having so many Primo Gems, I was afraid. I was afraid of playing my account again because look what happened. I pulled on the weapon banner as soon as it got returned to me. See, I do not save. Oh my gosh. It took like a lot of stopping to like and you know, disappointment for getting the wrong weapon. Oh, I need to put BGM back there. And then, speaking of VAs, I made a list on my personal Discord. So I made a server for myself, and I put like a channel for my fave VAs so that I don't forget, because I always forget. Maybe I can show actually. Let me see. Let me see if I can show. We can talk about them. I mean, that's the point of this stream, right? It's just me talking and talking until you guys leave. Char, please don't leave me. I hope what I'm talking about is interesting to you as well. Okay, let me set it up again. Content. Let's see. I should have prepared like beforehand if I was going to show this. But we're here just acing stuff. Window capture. Display capture. Okay. I mean, I don't think... Oh, wait a minute. Let me actually hide the servers I'm in. Haha! Okay, there. You won't see that. Okay. Let me crop. So there's this channel. My fave voice actors. We will scroll through these. So, we have number 1. I mean, it's not technically in order. It's just, you know, the people I remembered at the top of my head while I was doing this. So, there's a character that I'm looking forward to in Genshin, and he's called Kabe. Why? Because he's blonde and he has red eyes. And his voice actor is Yuma Uchida. And I just screamed when I heard this because he voiced Soma Kyo, who is one of my favorite ikemen of all time from Fruits Basket. I love Kyo so much. You don't even understand. It's like one of the childhood crushes of all time, Kyo. And then he also voiced Megumi. And then the latest one is Isaac, like a side character. And I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. That's like one of the recent anime I've been watching. But I stopped at episode 10 because I ended up reading the light novel Fog, so I stopped watching. And then here's the Xiao VA, which I forgot the name when I previously streamed Genshin. And his name is Yoshitsugu Matsuoka, who's Kirito in Sao. He's also King in TOF, Tower of Fantasy. And then he's Inosuke in Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is, you know, also I haven't watched the continuation of the season because I didn't want to cry. Because I already know what's going to happen. I read the whole manga. And then he's also Yukihira Soma-kun in Food Wars. I like Food Wars actually. If you remove the sassy parts, it's actually nice. Okay, next, Akira Ishida. I won't even mention this dude's name. Why is he in the same patch? Why is his rerun in the same patch as Scaramouche, Wanderer? Why? I don't understand. It's like, whenever I hear Akira Ishida oya-oyaing, you know, he goes oya-oya, like that. I'm like, oya? Stop! The character did not go home. I was guaranteed, but I lack Primo Gems. I think I did like 70 something pulls for the Ayato banner. Oh, I said his name. I hate him for not coming home. So I don't know. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I cried. So he's also the VA of Gaara, and then Katsura in Gintama. I think you guys already know this. And then he's also AC in Fudor. He's Narumi Sensei in Gakuen Alice. Guys, if you haven't watched or seen Gakuen Alice, please, I have no other words, but please. If you like seeing children suffering, that's the anime for you. Oops. No, it's really nice. The story is really nice. The characters are really nice. The way it's written is really nice. How do you read that? Cerces? Cerces? The only way I can advertise a series is by saying please watch it. Please. I don't even give like a constructive explanation as to why I recommend it. I just say please. Okay, I just call him Break from Pandora Heart. Oh, interesting. So he was voiced by Akira Ishida. Is he Ikemen? I feel like I know him. I do know him, right? I did read a bit of Pandora Hearts when I was younger, but I don't remember. The caps lock, yes. And then there's Nobunaga Shimazaki. Oh wait, there's a... Okay, there. Let me put my phone away. Because there's feedback. Who is the VA of Yuki in Furuba, and Yuno, and Kazuha, you know? And then Yujio in Style. And then there's also Ikemen Vampire, which I only played like, I don't know, like only a few days. It was too intense. I do not recommend if you do not like intense otome. And then there's Kenshi Ono. I like him so much. I mean, one of my favorite animes is Kuroko. And actually, with Yu-Gi-Oh, I still haven't continued Alicization because a lot of good anime, the way I know they're good anime, but I don't finish them because I know I'm going to cry or going to be sad. I'm in a phase of my life where I don't want to cry over characters and the story. I don't want to feel anything, basically. Or if I will, I just want to feel kilig, which is a Filipino term. I don't know how to... What's the definition of kilig? Let me actually look it up. It's in the official Merriam-Webster's dictionary, right? Meaning. Yeah, it's my feel-good anime era. Kilig. Causing or characterized by a feeling of exhilaration or elation. A feeling of exhilaration or elation caused by an exciting or romantic experience. Yes, as someone who doesn't have a love life, this is what I do. I just read out so that I can have some kilig in my life. Yeah, it's in the official dictionary. Like, it's registered in Oxford Languages. Yeah, Oxford English Dictionary. Because, you know, yeah. Exhilaration or elation. So, a happy feeling, in short. And who else? Kenshi Ono, si D-Look. We have a D-Look hater in chat. Meanwhile, I'm a D-Look lover. And then he also voices Yuri, who is the brother who the brother of Yor. And then in Ikemen Sengoku, he's Yukimura Sanada. Currently, I wanted to go back to the Ikemen series. I downloaded Ikemen Prince, but I haven't gotten to play it. And then, of course, Ryohei Himura. Need I say more? I just highlight these. These two is enough. By the way, the people, the characters I've listed here are the only characters I know or I've seen that they voice and put like people I'm not familiar with. I mean characters. And then there's also Kosuke Toriyumi, who is Kaya in Genshin, Kosuke in Kuroko, Nozel Silva, the Sungit brother of Noel in Black Clover. And then he's also Hideyoshi in Ikemen Sengoku. And then he's Kiyumi in Haikyuu. This VA has been following me around. Everything I watch, she's there. Like, when are you not there? Dude, why are you everywhere? Which is actually like nice, but at the same time, dude, I am so familiar with your voice already. Can you please leave me alone? Yeah. Oh yeah, so there he voices Alhaitham. And then Koreno Soma, the rooster. Oh, spoiler if you haven't watched Furuba. Oops. In Fruits Basket. And then Leona in Twist, and he's like my favorite character in Twist. And then at Twisted Wonderland, and then he's Shingen in Ikemen Sengoku. See, he's everywhere. I'm like, and then I told you guys earlier I was watching I'm the Villainess, so I'm taming the final boss. And he's Claude, like the Demon Lord, the half Demon King. And he's Mars in Black Clover. He's the Goblin Slayer. And then we have Brilliana, which is coming, an anime that is coming next year. April 2023. And it's based off I only put Reliana, but the title is long. The reason why Reliana lived in the Duke's mansion, is that the right title? It's long. So it's an isekai, but it's really nice. The story is really like polished. I love the writing. So guys, add this to anime that you should anticipate in April 2023. I recommend read, recommend watch, especially because Duke Noah will be voiced by Yuichiro Umehara. Let's go! Pati hanggang 2023. Until 2023, he will not leave me alone. And then the latest watch I had, I think, was Romantic Killer. I enjoyed it very much. It wasn't what I expected it to be because I thought it was isekai. I went into it blind, but it's set in the modern setting. And like a wizard showed up trying to what's the girl's name? I looked it up yesterday. Basta yung FL, the female lead, was like, she just wanted to play games, you know. She didn't have a love life, and she's just basically a gamer that's not interested in romance and going out. Kind of like me at the moment. And yeah, so a wizard showed up and he was like, what if I give you some romance in your life? But I remember her name, Anzu. But Anzu was like, nah, I don't want a love life. I will kill all your plans. I will. Yeah, that's why it's called romantic killer. She's out there trying to ruin the plans for romance. A wizard suddenly forced on her, which was quite an interesting plot. And Umehara-san voices Tsukasa, which is an Ikemen. I like him. You know? And even in Romantic Killer, Chuda-ken is there. So if you know Chuda-ken, gosh, the way my head turned when I was watching, and then suddenly I heard Chuda-ken voicing a side character. I was like, wait a minute, I know you. I know that voice. I don't even need to look it up. And it was nice. It was an interesting watch. I recommend. See, I'm just recommending like feel good stuff because I don't want angst and sadness in my life. The only angst I'm going to accept at the moment is the one from Scaramouche or Wanderer in Genshin. So we have Chiaki Kobayashi, who is Deuce in Twist. I also like Deuce. It's like a really nice character. He's Langa in Skate, who is a character I'm still bitter about because Skate had a collab with A3, and A3 is a Josei Muke that I really love. It's one of my favorite games. And they had a collab with Skate. The thing is, with A3, the game doesn't have a pity system. So if you play Genshin, you know what pity means. And it's basically like the game taking pity on you so that you can get a character. That's the best I can explain it. So A3 doesn't have a pity system. So I kept playing the game, farming gems, just to get the card with Langa from the collab. And I couldn't. He never came home. There were a lot of other SSRs that came, but not his. So there's that story. But Skate is really nice. Skate Infinity. I didn't think I would be interested in skating until I watched the anime. You know, it was really nice. And then this one is recommended by Kukiru to me. Play It Cool Guys, which is a new anime. And he voices Hayate there. I actually haven't watched it. I tried to watch, but I only got into like 3 minutes before something came up that I had to stop watching. And then next year, we're waiting for another anime, which is Ice Guy and Cool Female Colleague. This is just a cute like manga. Is it considered slice of life? I think it's considered slice of life, but the guy freezes up and like makes ice. And yeah, it's really nice. He's Himuro, he's the ice guy. So looking forward to that. And then he's Akashi in A3, which is like an extra character. Yeah. And then of course we have Fukuyama Jun. I didn't realize I had so much in my list. But you know, Fukujun, the OG. Yeah. I'm going to say my favorite anime of all time is Special A. It will never change. Like, this is like at the top for me forever. Yeah. And it's kind of like with Somakyo. Hi AJ, welcome to the stream. We're talking about voice actors. I like Japanese voice actors. And yeah, with Kei and Kyo, they're kind of like the same. Why are you switching account? Yeah, you should. My moderators are really nice and they follow my rules, so they chat with not their mod account when they're not modding. So same level, Kiyosoma and also Takeshima Kei. And what do you call this? He's also Vin in Tears of the Beast. You know, I already love Vin, but him being voiced by Fukujun. Ito rin isa pa to eh, like he's not coming home. I pulled in his banners, recent ones. I mean, it's mostly reruns, but he's not coming home as usual. But I have, yeah, my baby in TOT. But I do have an update because now I have 2 SSRs of Vin in my account. I got the near and far SSR, which is in the standard banner. And I'm so happy because I have 2 Vin SSRs now. I mean, I have like 5 of Lux and 5 of Artems and 1 of Marius, but at least I have 2. I have 2 Vins. Nice. So there's also Lelouch, V. Britannia of Code Geass, and he's also Aida Hanabusa and Vampire Knight. And he's Shimizu in La Corda. I mean, Shimizu rarely spoke in the anime, but it was a really nice like change because Shimizu is like soft-spoken compared to I don't know, Lelouch. Lelouch is loud, you know. I mean, Kei is also quiet, but yeah. So he's also Grell in Kuroshitsuji. Man, I remember liking Kuroshitsuji so much, but I don't really remember anything anymore. Kuroshitsuji is Black Butler. And then he's also Makoto Hanamiya in Kuroko. And he's Joker in Persona 5. I don't know who that is, but I put it there because I'm interested in the Persona 5 game. If only it wasn't that expensive. It's like almost 3k pesos. Yeah. And then I am thou, thou art I. Is that a line from Persona? I watched someone on Twitch that was playing it, and then I think it's Lumi. She's a friend of a friend. She's a friend of a friend, a streamer friend, and I passed by her stream and she was playing it, but I was like, oh, I wanna play it for myself, so I stopped watching. I didn't want to get spoiled. I have this thing where if it's something I watched someone else play, most likely won't play it anymore. And so there's also Kaito Ishikawa, who is Marius in TOT, Kageyama in Haikyuu, and L'Oreal in Nekopara. Him as L'Oreal is making me laugh. And then we have Takuya Eguchi, which we all know as Lloyd Forger. What do you mean, wait? Yeah, he voices L'Oreal in Nekopara. Imagine my surprise as well when I saw that. I'm like, wait, what? The range. It's so funny. And then we have Takuya Eguchi, who voices Lloyd. I'm caught up with the anime and the manga. Actually, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, I bought um actual manga, like in Japanese, the past weeks. It's like the first time I actually had Japanese manga, and I'm quite enjoying it because it's helping me read Japanese more. And I got the first 3 volumes because there wasn't a volume 4, but there was 5 to 9. But I was like, I don't want to buy 4. I don't want to buy 5, 6, and 7 when I don't have volume 4. I've read the manga in English. That's why I was also like looking for a manga, a Japanese manga, a Japanese version of a manga I've already read, because I love Spy Family. It's like one of my favorites up there. I mean, I was also looking for like copies of Gakuen Alice or Special A, but they're so old that I don't think they print it anymore. It's like going to be a special request if you wanted copies of those series, which is like, eventually I wish I can do that because I want those, but the Japanese copies are really nice, except for like in the back of volume 1, Lloyd Forger is written as Lloyd Robert. I don't know why. I was looking at it in Reddit, but nothing came up. I guess no one really noticed except me. So I had that, and also I got Yubisaki to Renren. And the story is nice so far for Yubisaki to Renren. Taking me a long time to read because I only like reach out for it when I'm bored. And, I want to rest my eyes from the screen. So I read the manga. Yeah. You can hear me trying to flip pages. Tsumanai. Yeah. Yeah, Lloyd Robert, my Oshi. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it's Lloyd Robert because in the pages itself, it's already Lloyd Forger, I think. Yeah, it's just near me, just within my reach, so I can read it easily. And then, of course, the person. Let's not forget that Seiya Kakihara, Scaramouche or Genshin. Scaramouche or Wanderer in Genshin. I am so excited. I cannot even... I know you guys can't see me. If only you can see me, I am so excited. He also voices Azami in A3. And then he's Kiro. Which is kind of weird for me to see now because in Japanese, Kiro is Kira. So, he's in Mr. Love's Queen Choice. And then, he's also Simon in Gurren Lagann. I haven't completed watching Gurren Lagann. I forgot what episode I was. I think I was at 5. But it was being recommended to me. Or, in other words, my Oshi said they like Gurren Lagann. So Oshi means like favorite, or I openly fangirl about him on my Twitter. I just don't want to mention his name on stream because I don't want to be in trouble or something. Yes. So I'm watching that. And then we also have Koki Uchiyama, who voiced Razor in Genshin, and then Kei in Haikyuu. He actually voiced a lot, oh my gosh. So, he's Shigaraki, the hands dude, the many hands guy in BNHA, Boku no Hero. And then, he's Benedict Blue in Violet Evergarden. Is this the guy with heels? I think this is the guy with heels. I think, the delivery guy. I forgot. But, if you haven't seen Violet Evergarden, This is the only series I watched because I actually wanted to cry. I asked my friend, do you have a recommendation anime na that you know will make me cry? And they gave me Violet Evergarden. Oh my gosh, you should finish it, Kuchan. It's so nice. It's like so nice to cry to. And the movie, you know, the whole thing just made me cry. I'm like, what the heck? But I'm glad to see Violet being happy. And then he's Inumaki in Jujutsu Kaisen, Izumi in Horimiya, and then Shun Futami in Play It Cool Guys, and Saejima in Ice Guy in Cool Female Coolie. Oh, we have a special mention. So, actually, let me update that. Let me put Butler. Like, I know who Chudaken is, but I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff. I do stumble upon clips of his VA. So, yeah. Nanami Yui Kamioshi. The thing is, I still haven't finished JJK. I'm sorry. It's just I am in the mood for feel-good stuff. I have so much to read. It's just not my mood. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I want to read about people killing each other or monsters. And sometimes I just don't want to see that. So there's that. And then we have Yuki Kaji with Todoroki in Boku no Hero, Kenma in Haikyuu, and Eren in Shingeki. That's all my VAs. And I still have not memorized them because isn't that the point of me making a list? So that I can just get back to it and not memorize anything. Very base. It's so nice to have a list, you know, so that I won't forget. Let me actually close the... I will rewatch, like, after stream. I will rewatch the character teaser of Scaramouche. Oh, why is there feedback? So that's one topic done again. But I also talked about a lot of stuff. Anyways, with anime, yeah, I did watch Romantic Killer. It's just 13 episodes, so I quite recommend it. It's just a quick watch. And Anzu, like the female protagonist, I really like her character because she's so strong-willed and independent, and you know, she actually has substance. You know, I like her character very much. So I recommend Romantic Killer. What else? I rewatched a few episodes of Inuyasha, and I ended up just not liking the character Inuyasha. I'm like, dude, what the heck? Maybe like the child in me already knew because I was more inclined with Sesshomaru. But yeah, I ended up not liking how Inuyasha was. Like, dude, move on. The other girl is dead. Please stop and look at the current girl here. I'm so sorry, Kikyo, but yeah. I mean, yeah. Imagine like always going back to the other girl when you see her as a zombified version of herself. That's just I don't know. I didn't really like that. But yeah, I like Sesshomaru more. At least, you know, Sesshomaru was loyal. Anyway, what else? I rewatched a few episodes of Kimi Todoke as well. Remember reading the manga, and then I saw it on Netflix. I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch. So it was too feel good. It was too nice. I stopped rewatching. I told you I didn't want to feel anything. If there was killing, I wanted just it like to be subtle, you know. So when I was getting too much killing, I was like, nope, I don't want to rewatch anymore. So I think I got up to episode 4. What else did I watch? I haven't finished Blue Period. I want to watch Blue Lock. And Daya no Ace actually. Oh my gosh, so many anime. Oh, another one I want to watch is Natsume Yujincho. I don't know why I never watched it. It's like in the genre of things I would like actually. It's like the other day I was looking at it because I never really read the plot. I was like, what? I like stuff like this. I like spirits and yokai stuff. Yeah. I would enjoy it very much. I think so too. And then I saw that there were I don't know 72 episodes. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. But come Christmas break, I will watch it. It's in the top of my to watch list already. I was reading the plot. I was like, what? Why is this not something I have watched already? Watch party in the Discord. Oh, speaking of Discord, I was actually like thinking of dropping the invite link for the server in case people are still not aware that we have a Discord. I don't know, I think there's only like 4 to 5 people active, but I mean, you can add to those people. Yeah! Let me send actually. TDT Discord server. Let's go. Just in case anyone would wanna join, I will pin. There you go. Because I feel like maybe the invite in the descriptions are like expired. I don't know how to do it because I set it as not expiring, but it still expires. Why is it like that? Help me understand. Oh, I can see my chat on screen. Anything more with anime that I forgot? What else? I actually made a list as well of anime that I will watch. But I need to finish what I'm already watching before I actually get to anything. Someone recommended Owari no Seraph. So I added that on my list. And then Bochi as well. I need to get on One Piece. I need to keep watching. Because I stopped at the part where they were at the Grand Line. What else? Yeah, that's all for anime, I think. What else? What else can we talk about? Wow, I've been going for an hour and a half. Nice! And here I was feeling nervous. I have nothing to talk about. Let me actually like clear out the ones in my list. I'm so talkative. What the heck? Yeah, I'm glad it's going smoothly. November. Yeah. Okay. So I was also gone in November. Why? Because I still took I took the exams then, and then after the exam was my birthday, and I don't know what I was thinking scheduling an exam before my birthday. So come my birthday, I just wanted to like lie down and not think about anything. After that exam, I had like a week of, I don't know, like I just didn't do anything. After that week, I mean after that exam, I didn't do anything for a week. I like recuperated, but I didn't even play games. I was just like reading manhwa and stories and the likes, and not really doing anything other than my requirements. I was like, I want to rest from using my brain cells so much. And then my birthday, I actually wanted to do a karaoke stream. But I was like, who would actually go? Who would actually want to hear me? I don't know, I felt conscious. But maybe in the future, when there are more kindreds, when there are speed. Nah. Thank you for the assurance someone would go. And yeah, what was I thinking? I actually had a lineup, but still, I was still recuperating from taking the exam, so I didn't do it. So maybe next year. I actually want to be more consistent with the streaming, but some of you guys are already aware that I get very, very busy because I'm still a student. So, you know, I know I'm doing a Zatsu stream right now for returning from break, but I'm not really sure when the next stream would be. Maybe on Tuesday. I'm not sure, but hoping on Tuesday. But I can't on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because I have stuff to do. I'll try again on Saturday. So I don't know. If you want more updates, please do follow my Twitter or Facebook because that's where I post when I'm going to stream. But I don't think I'll be posting. Oh, there's no BGM. Maybe it's I made it I lessened the volume earlier. Maybe that was too much lessening of the volume. There you go. You should hear it now. Maybe. What was I saying? I forgot what I was talking about. This is the hard part. What? I keep getting distracted, like one thing from the other, and I'm like, oh, what was I saying? You guys remember? Wait, backtrack. I was talking about not being sure when the next stream will be, but I will tweet or post on Facebook. And I'm also posting in the community tab, in the community part of my YouTube channel, which is really nice. I've been wanting that feature ever since it came out like 3 years ago, but you can only access it when you have 1,000 subscribers. And I am so grateful for you guys for making me reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. You guys are the best. I appreciate you guys. At least you think I'm worth watching. Yeah, 1,000 subscribers, Pog. I think recently we just hit 1,100, so thank you so much that you choose to subscribe. Yeah, so I update in the community tab now. If it weren't for the 1,000 people who subscribe, I wouldn't be able to post on the community tab. Yeah, we are pogging. Pogging indeed. What else? So, during that time, November, my favorite streamer was also on break. And so I got back to watching videos and not streams. And I binge watched a lot of Minecraft videos. I got addicted to Minecraft. I feel like it's just one of those games. It's like if you don't play Minecraft, you don't get why it's addicting. But when you get your hands on Minecraft and you actually learn to do the stuff, you just don't want to stop. But I haven't been playing recently, so I guess I had that oh wait. Yeah. I had that like I don't know, maybe because I'm playing Genshin again. I'm being a good Genshin player again. I'm playing my Genshin every day again. My dailies in Genshin, I'm doing them. Oh my gosh. Like, even before my break, I wasn't doing it as religiously as before, but I think it was nice that I stopped playing for a while, like 2 months. And I actually am enjoying the game again, and like it doesn't feel like a chore anymore to do daily commissions. But with the games I play, I'm quite used to the daily grind, you know. But it's only now in Genshin that I'm willing to do it again. Maybe because I also really want Scaramouche, so I'm farming all the primos I could get. Anyways, after my birthday, so that week of my birthday, I just stayed at home. Usually I celebrate by myself for the past years, except for last year and last year, because I was home with my family due to the world situation. So I was home with my family, so I got to celebrate with people on my birthday, like on the actual day. But for the previous years, I don't celebrate it with anyone. I just eat alone with my Jollibee. I don't know. That's how it's always been. Like on the day of my birthday itself, I don't really celebrate it with anyone. But this year, one of my mods was kind enough to send me Tokyo, so I got Tokyo Japanese food for this year, and not Jollibee. But for the past years, I always got Jollibee, like on my birthday, even during high school. Yeah. And then it's like a day or two after before I celebrate with people, but not really on the day itself. It's just really a me time moment. You know, I'm not lonely. I just want to spend the day by myself, guys. And then I asked people out who wanted to go out with me to celebrate. And yeah, during November, I got to meet Kukiru. I got to see Kukiru again after so many years. Like actual IRL. Yeah, that's really nice. That was a fun day. And then we wanted to go ice skating, but apparently it's something you reserve beforehand. And like we were there and we were like contemplating, do we still ice skate? And then a guard approaches and the guard was like, "Oh, do you already have a ticket?" And I was like, "No, not yet. We're going to buy." And then they were like, we were there at like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. And then the guard was like, "Oh, the next slot is at 8 p.m. So we were like, "Oh, 8? Really?" And then, yeah, the guard told us like, you should have booked like beforehand if you want an early time, like before going. And they were like, "Oh, so that's how it works." So we took note of that. I haven't really gone ice skating before, But I do like there was an anime, there was a manga that I watched. It's not Yuri on Ice, but I've seen Yuri on Ice. It's another one. It's a shoujo one with skating, and I really like the way they did skating. It's kind of like the same level as what's this anime? Ballroom Yokoso? If you guys know that. So the dancing, the skating, I really like those one. Even the acting mangas, because those are my guilty pleasures. I used to dance, so but I can't anymore. And so I just read about dancing and, you know, the skating and all the stuff I can't do. So we did ice skate. We ate ramen. That was so nice. It was. The thing is, I'm short, and the table was tall, and even the bowl was tall. I had a difficult time eating. Because my hands, I was using chopsticks, and I had to bend my hands, like, you know, just so I could reach better into the bowl. Yeah, short problems. So I had to do that. I struggled. So there was that, but it was yummy still. We got a lot of negi. 50 pesos din yun. But I wasn't able to empty the plate. What else? So I got sick twice in a row. That's why I didn't stream. I feel like my immune system is so weak. Like, aside from I don't go out, it's just that if you got that virus, it compromises your immunity system so much that, you know, I used to get sick a lot already in like before the lockdowns and all that. But when I got the virus, I got more sensitive and stuff like that. I like when I go out, it's just I get, you know, maybe it's also the anxiety of, you know, getting it again. So there's that. I got sick twice in a row. That's why I didn't stream right after my birthday. I didn't do the karaoke that I was planning. And earlier, I was trying to add the reverb, like a reverb plug-in here on OBS, but it's not working. I don't know why. But I'm going to figure it out so that, like, whenever I feel like, you know, singing or something. What? Singing? Guys, I'm not a singer. I just like singing, and I like playing the violin and also making music. But I can't sing if I wanted to. Wait, where is that? Mic. Yeah, the plugin I downloaded won't show. I don't know why, so I'm going to fix that on another day. And then it's December now. How fast the time flies. How the time flies. I don't know. It's almost the end of the year. How are you feeling, guys? Like, January to December came so fast. But I can say that, yeah, how the turntables. Why are you heheing? What is that hehe? Is that a bad hehe or a good hehe? I mean, personally, I think, what is feeling? Yeah, we all want the Christmas break, so maybe I can stream and also, play more games. Yeah. But I can actually say that I think this year is the happiest I've been. I mean, if you asked last year me if I was going to feel this way this year, I would say no. I would think no, but I'm really grateful for this year. You know, I got a book published. I met so many great people. I got into a fandom. I think that's the highlight of it. I'm like really good friends with my friends right now. And I'm doing stuff I like. I mean, there's pressure, of course, but I'm happier. Thank you, Lord. I'm very happy. I mean, there's still the anxiety, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, there was I had an episode in November as well where my social anxiety was at its peak. But now I'm getting back into talking more again with people and going out. Yes, I struggle going out. It's just a lot of factors, aside from environmental, of course, there's also the social aspect. Yeah, yes to growth. And it's always a journey. It's never it's a spectrum, basically, Not every time. What am I going to say? It's not... I can't words. You're not at a good place all the time. Or you think you're good 1 second and then the next it's not, and that's really normal. But I think, the times that you're not good, you're feeling bad is, that's when you look back to it, those times make you feel more grateful for the happy times, So I really like this year. I'm very happy about the stuff that happened this year. And there's still how many more days left? December has 31 days, right? So there's still 27 days for us to make the most out of this year. So let's do that. Ikzo, 2K subscribers at the end of the year, chat. Nagbigay ng challenge. Anyways, Christmas break plans. We can move on to that. So, next week and next week. This is already a week. And then next week would be next Sunday, right? So next Sunday, the week next. I don't know. I can't explain myself. What the heck? Next week, I have thesis proposal for my undergraduate studies. So, and I also plan on sending out the books to my friends who ordered from me next week. So, I have a lot of stuff to think about, I have 21 units. Yeah. Ew, thesis. I mean, on a normal, my friends know this, I like research. I actually do. But something about thesis is there's something about it that's just, it's quite different. It's this is a summary of everything I learned over the past 4 years. As compared to research during high school, because research during high school is just something about the topic you're interested in. It can be about anything, and the professors won't even mind. But thesis, it needs to be aligned with your course. Yeah. Your rom-com manhwa title. There's something about thesis. Why? Would you actually write that? Huh? I'd like to read that. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. I'll keep that in mind. May naisip. Suddenly, I thought of something. Pwede. Yeah, so after the defense, so we still have a proposal defense. What would that be about? I don't know. Something about If it's me who wrote it, it would be about. What would it be about? Maybe like the thesis needed like a consultation with an expert, and then I don't know. I cannot think of a plot on the spot. But maybe I do. I'm just shy sharing what I thought about. Anyways, after PCs, after I send out my books, please do buy my book. After I send out my books to my friends, I plan on opening art commissions publicly about PC's partners suffering together, and through that suffering, you know, they find I don't know. I get shy talking about this stuff. Yeah, the power of friendship and maybe something more. I get shy. I don't know. I get shy talking about this publicly. From science to friendship, yeah, they. You know, at first there was spice, and then the other one got friend zoned. Oops. And then that's them figuring out how to finish the thesis with the other one heartbroken. I don't know. What are you guys making me say? Don't ayo. What the heck? Someone write that, not me. I don't want to write that. I only write what I want to read. I don't want to read that. That's like, I don't know. Crackhead, almost 6 p.m. ideas. You guys gave me those ideas. What are you talking about? So anyways, art commissions. I want to open, but I've done art commissions. It's just that those are private commissions. It's actually a good start for a series. There's something about thesis. Ano sunod? There's something about master's thesis. I don't know. What is this? Well, at least, you know, they're growing professionally. Just. They're actually like finishing school. And anyways, with art commissions, I will post those details. Hopefully, what date is that? Oh my gosh, Kuchan, that's actually so nice. There's something about board exams. Oh my gosh. Why? That's so funny. That's so nice. Oh my gosh. You guys are giving me ideas. I'm actually gonna put that down. What do you call it? There's something about Why? Why? There's something about theses. There's something about board exams. What's the next one? Or that's it? A serious brainstorming session, why not? My goodness. I want to talk about art commissions, so much hate, but okay. It is perfection, oh gosh. Then tell me about it. Is it the same duo? The thesis partners and the board exam? You know? Is it the same people in there? Come on, give it to me. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Why are we like this? What if I actually make a mini comment, you know? A mini comic. I was actually like, it's so hard to type. You can do this. I was actually thinking of making a mini comic actually. Maybe they become supporting characters. Oh, and then it's another like couple for there's something about board exams. That makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting. Interesting. He's actually making my brain. Business prop style. What does that mean? Business prop style? I don't know what you mean. What if I actually make a short comic for this? Because I actually wanna... Oh! Business proposal! Okay, okay. I was like, what prop? What? Business proposal style? Cause support... Oh! Interesting! Wow. The people in my chat are so smart. Actually making a story with me. I will screenshot this. You guys are storytellers. What if you guys write it? Wow! Okay, it's saved. The book 2 couple is gonna be way better. Oh my gosh, the expectations. So, who's the one taking board exams? Is it just one or is it both of them? Because I feel like if it's both of them, I don't maybe there will be more to the plot. Both. So they're both like struggling to ace these exams. Oh, okay, okay. And then they meet each other and they're like, no, I can't, I'm getting distracted, Charang. I need to focus on my exams, my future. Wow, enemies to rhyme. You guys, slow burn. Oh, I like that. Well, I'm screenshotting again. Rivals to lovers. Yeah. Rivals to lovers. Like, they both wanna do so well on the exam. Enemies to rivals. I think that's another thing. Oh. So interesting. I'm taking notes. You know what? I might actually make like a mini comic. Maybe on Twitter and Instagram I'll post it. Yeah. I wanna try. I wanna try like kind of like the manga that, you know, like Play no, not Play It Cool Guys, but maybe in a sense in the same way as Play It Cool Guys or like Ice Guy and Female Colleague. It's like just parts, right? Just segments of their life together. Oh, I'm excited as well. Source for Netflix series. Wow, dream high. Yeah, like Pixiv Comics. Yeah. I actually wanna try that before delving into making a webtoon. Because so far the practices I've done making a webtoon is just one panel at a time. And how many panels have I done in my life? I don't know. I didn't count, but it's a lot already, but it's not really like a cohesive paneling or like cohesive story. Sometimes I make manhwa or manga for my requirements just because when we're asked, oh, you can express yourself in your own creative way. Oh, okay, I will draw a manga. And that's like the only times I got to do it. Hello, Staru! Welcome. We're actually writing a plot for a story. They, Bato and Kucha has been helping me write like something. Welcome home. Welcome to our manhwa brainstorm sesh. I will get into this. Most likely Christmas break. Okay, rewind po. You will see instead. Let's just say you will see instead, or you know, watch the VOD. You will see it when I post it. Yeah. I'm actually excited for this. Tanoshimi desu. Yeah. I can actually imagine the characters now. Oh my gosh. You guys are making me feel productive. I know I'm just talking, but you made me feel productive. I have so many stories. Dinagdagan nyo pa. Ang galing nyo. Keep adding. Yeah. So that you have surprise. Ideas were flying and we were not docking. Quack, quack. Oh, Uchan? Yeah? You wanna decide? Yeah? Yeah? And then there's gonna be like there's something about, I don't know. Suddenly I thought of like just both couples like having like a series where they interact with each other a lot. Yeah? I'd like that. You have many original characters, Kuchan, right? So you can give me some. let's use some. Actually, yeah. If you have, you can just send it to me. Yeah, and like book 3, like they all interact, something like that. I can't really say it's a book. Just like fictive comics, like short stuff about their life. Yahoo! Exciting! Wow, we have a project. We have a project as from the stream. That's so nice. My brain cells are on fire now. I'm like, oh, I actually wanna draw. Yeah, like a special chapter, like, oh, apparently these two know each other and stuff like that. Yeah. Or like both couples like give birth to another couple. I don't know. Stuff like that. Yeah. So many ideas. I didn't know what other wording. But you know, like, I don't know. What is reto in English? Because in Filipino, you say, irereto mo sila isa't isa sa isa't isa. What is this? A job? Job referral. I don't think that's the right word. Job referral. Couple referral. Dating referral. I don't think that's it. See, maybe reto is another word as it is. Client referral. Yeah. Love is a job. Yeah, love does require a lot of work for it to work. Oh. Kaya wala ko niyan. I don't want the job. Interesting. Man. This is why I'm like, my brain cells are fired up. I'm actually like imagining what will happen. It's just can I actually draw it? That's a problem. Challenge. Spanish to English. What about Filipino? Does it translate if it's Filipino? Reto. Let me actually check it myself as well. Translate. Oh. Reto. Ow. I hit my mic. Reto. Right? Why? Google. I think this word needs to be added to Oxford English Dictionary with Hilig. Oxford English Dictionary, listen to me. What is the direct translation of reto? Please. We don't know. What else? Can I talk about art commissions now? Are we done brainstorming the story? The comic, the short comic we all planned together? Please, guys. I actually need to do commissions because I have so much planned. So with art commissions, I'm actually quite squared. I'm quite scared because I've only done like private referrals. It's like people who know me like tell someone, oh KindredZia draws, you can ask her, and then I draw for them. I haven't really posted like a public announcement of doing commissions, so it scares me to do that. And for the past days I've been like trying to work on the portfolio for it and the catalog, so that people who would actually want to commission me would have a reference, you know. I wouldn't want to be put on the spot and I have nothing to show for things I've done. During the past months, I've been like, the commissions I took were mostly like PowerPoint presentations and infographics and stuff like that for people's requirements. So this time is for my art style. I did this like last like January, the private commission ones, but publicly I haven't, so please share it if I ever like put it out. And know that I'm scared to do it. Because I'm not quite sure any artist in chat that has done commissions, that, you know, how do I talk to clients, you know, stuff like that. What do I do when they want revisions? You know, so much to think about. And also the pricing, but I will be true to myself. I know my own worth, class. So, you know, yeah, I'm very scared, but hopefully I'm going to ask my artist friends as well. Oh, like student-friendly pricing. Can be. But the thing is, my goal for audience, or like people who will commission me, aren't just students. So, but it is a good thing to think about. Okay, I will take note of that actually. Let me put that in my for commissions channel in my Discord. Haha. Which I'm only making now. For commission. Like make an option that's student friendly. Gets student friendly option. Because I already had like 3 options. Like the full illustrations I do with the backgrounds and all that. And then the recent one, I made a recent art, but I like the GN one more, like a fan art. I like the GN one more. I wasn't really happy with the GM. If you haven't seen that, you can go to my Instagram or Twitter. I think I archived the GM one though on Instagram, but you can see the GN one because I did like the GN art more than the GM one. And yeah, I want to make like an option for that, like that kind of art style, just like soft colors for when I do commissions. And then I also want to make an option for how I usually color. But actually, I really like coloring softly now. I always like colored strongly, like so strong. Like when I see it now, I'm like, oh, I could have done this in a softer way. Yeah, the GN art was so soft. When I was looking at the GM art, I was like evaluating it, and I was like, oh, I did something wrong with coloring the skin, which made it look not soft but just what do you call this? More of like one-dimensional, I guess. You wanted to squish. He looks so soft. Wanted to squish in his sleep. But I really did like that one. And I'm also like exploring like other ways to do hair. Hopefully by next week, I would be able to finalize a catalog and an art style I can do for commission. And the art styles, because I want to do plenty. I also try to practice painting. If you guys didn't know, I do acrylic paintings on canvas. Even before, like even in elementary. Sometimes I did it on the wall for school. I think I painted on walls for like 3 walls in total so far. Canvas. Yeah. I've done like that's one of the mediums I really like. It's doing acrylic painting on canvas. I've sold some paintings on canvas. Yeah. So in a way, I'm quite more confident selling a physical painting than my digital art, but given the options I have now, I can only sell digital painting, you know? So hopefully, you guys are interested. Please commission me. I will try my best. Maybe I will open up 10 slots or something. Yeah, at most 10. Is that too much for a first time commission, art commission, public art commission? Because by January, I have 2 weeks of break. And I plan on spending those days drawing. Maybe 7 actually. 7 or 8 slots. And the thing is, what I'm more nervous about is what if no one commissions me for my art, you know? But we'll see when I'm there. I'll get there. I am very looking forward to it. Why am I going to do it? I have so much I need to pay for. I know. It's quite embarrassing to say on stream, but I do need the money. You know, as you grow older, that's when you realize, oh, money is actually very important. And I actually want to earn from what I'm doing. The thing is with YouTube, yeah, we only cash money. We live in a world of capitalism. So we have no other choice but to capitalize ourselves in this capitalistic world. And if I can actually earn from what I'm doing. No, not money for the gacha games. No, why would you say that? It's not like I'm gonna do that. No. Actually, where do I plan? I'm looking for my own place. I want my own place. So I'm hoping like maybe trying out art commissions would inspire me more or motivate me more to actually find my own place to live in. Mamaya, andito yung mga magulang ko nanonood. But I want my own place to stay in. In the current place I'm living in. New manhua plot again, no! In the current place I'm staying in, I can't play my violin. I haven't played my violin for a month. No. From September, October, November, December, I haven't played my violin for 3 months. And I couldn't. And I asked like the College of Music in my university, but they didn't respond to me if I can book practice rooms because I'm not a music major. They didn't respond. Tries out art comments. What do you mean? No, clients stay as clients. That is a good ethical workspace wherein your clients stay as clients. You, huh, Bato? I see you. Is that why you want to do freelance, huh? You, huh? Beethoven is with you, Staru. Yeah, I miss Beethoven too. If you didn't know, my violin's name is Beethoven. For the bay at the beginning. My violin is my bay. I miss my violin. Maybe, you know, I should have kept it in with me and like still did the fingers, like the left hand, but I just couldn't, you know. If I wanted to practice, I wanted to practice like the actual, like bowing it and everything. But no, I need a place where I can get a play a violin so badly. If I need to soundproof the place, then I will. I don't know why, but the emotes are still not showing with the Streamlabs chat. I tried to fix everything. So if someone's going to watch this, then just look at chat replay if you want to see chat emotes. Okay, what other stuff do I need to talk about? December. Since it's December, it's also Vlogmas season. And that's like, I don't know, I just wanted to share that when I was still vlogging, one of the reasons that I wanted to vlog was to do Vlogmas. So if you don't know what Vlogmas is, it's vlogging every day for 24 days in December. Because, you know, I'm like very active in December because, you know, it's the celebration of Christ's birth, you know? So, Jesus Christ's birth. So, I'm like very active then. But I wasn't really able to do Vlogmas when I was vlogging. Now I don't want to vlog unless someone edits it for me. And I rarely go out now. If I'm gonna vlog, I want it to be about me going out, enjoying going out, but I rarely go out. So here I am, I'm streaming instead, you know? I'm just talking and talking. Oh, and also, the Spotify Wrapped got released. And I shared mine on Twitter, but I want to share it here as well. You know, it's just me sharing stuff. Where is it again? Content. Let me see. You guys saw it on Twitter already. I don't know. I found it so funny what mine is. Yours is all wrapped. Mine is. Wait, where is mine? Downloads. Please load. Anyo, it's not loading. Anyo, it's not responding. Wow, maybe it doesn't want me to show. Please don't close OBS. I will cry. Anyways, if this crashes, that's the end of the stream chat. Yours just makes you question yourself. Oh gosh, what did I do? Please don't close. I went to the downloads folder of my laptop. Maybe there's too many files. I mean, at least it's still ongoing. I can see that it's still ongoing. But I can't touch it. Let's see. Anyways, since I can't show it, my top artist is 2-set violin, and then 2 and 3, I think it was third is Niccolo Paganini. Second, I'm not sure if it was Bach. I think. I forgot. Let me actually look at it. And then, top 4, Noctix. You guys know Noctix. Best classical musicians. No, I'm kidding. It's the group of my Oshi. So that was hilarious to me. Suddenly, they're grouped with classical musicians. I didn't even realize I was listening to their debut song for so many times. Let me drink some water. I've been talking for 2 hours. Wow, my OBS is frozen. You guys can still hear me, right? I will cry if you don't. Why did I have to break my OBS? Okay. What else? I am hearable. That's a new word. Hearable. What else? What else? It was also Paskomiket in the Philippines. I wanted to go, but I was like, I had to do stuff yesterday. But in truth, I just rested yesterday and drew stuff, you know. I made a thumbnail. I prepared stuff for the stream. Then earlier today, I had some work I had to finish, so I did those. And yeah, I had to prepare for stream again. You know, there's so many behind the scenes you need to think about when you're streaming. It's actually a pain. But good thing everything is going smoothly until I broke OBS myself. Wow. I'm small. How do I do this? Yeah, I know you're not. Oh my gosh, not responding. The whole thing is not responding. What did I do? That ends the stream, Chas. Why is it like this? Something always goes wrong. Everything was going smoothly until I do something. But at least you still see me. I'm just small and I'm not showing anything on the screen. Anyways, moving on before it crashes. I haven't talked about plans for streaming and the games. I got some games during the Black Friday sale because some of the bundles there, they were selling games worth 800 and above for like 50 pesos, and I was like, I'm getting this. What else am I going to get this kind of what do you call this, promo? So it was a big sale, and someone gifted me Guilty Gear Strive. Thank you so much, T, if you ever pass by this stream. I'm really grateful for the Guilty Gear. I haven't touched it since November 30, I think. And the only thing is I didn't really grow up playing fighting games. I mean, I did the occasional... Wait a minute, let me burp. Excuse me. I did the occasional Tekken when I was given the chance, but I didn't really play much fight, you know? Like, the way it's set up. So, playing Guilty Gear Strive is new to me, but I'm quite enjoying it. If only my fine motor skills would keep up, you know? Because it's requiring me to press keys in succession continuously while I'm fighting. And I'm like, My eyes cannot keep up. I mean, my hands cannot keep up with what my eyes are seeing. So I'm pretty bad at it at the moment. I have no plans of streaming Guilty Gear Strive. It'll be like, maybe it'll just be like a small guilty pleasure. And yes, that's KindredZia indeed. It's gonna be like a mini guilty pleasure for me to play it. So if anyone wants to play Guilty Gear Strive with me, go get the game and let's fight each other. That's KindredZia. The thing is, I don't like it when I'm asked to fight with strangers online. That's why I don't play MOBA. I don't play like battle arenas, stuff like that, because I am easily offended. I am very sensitive. Like, if I'm gonna play, I just wanna have fun, you know? No! Trash talk is not fun. At least for me. That's why those kinds of games are not for me. If it's for you, then good for you. But even that's why I don't even play Valorant. Or I used to play League, and I got a lot of trash talk because I only played what do you call this? I only played Ash, the character Ash. And then everyone was, no, I don't play Kindred. But you know, some dudes that had a crush on me played the Kindred character in League. They liked me so much. They played a character named the same as me. Yes. Anyways, I did enjoy League at some point. And yeah, the trash talk is nakakapikon. Like, you just wanna enjoy the game. You know, not everyone is going to be good at it. You know. But the thing is, sometimes I also just wanted to do my own thing, and people kept insisting, oh, if you're Ash, go to the bot. And I'm like, I don't want to be at the bot. I want to be in the middle. I'm like, I don't want to play meta. What the heck? I want to play my own game. See, look at Bato. But I mean, technically, yeah, if you wanna play meta, I just didn't like that, but I did like the character Ash. And hey, I can say that I was good at the times when I don't follow bot. I had the most kills. I was carrying, you know. I am not. That's why I don't like it. Like the thing is, people trash talk at the start, and then when they actually see you performing well, they have nothing to say. That's why I don't like those games. So like, I stopped. Yeah. And of course, I also got conscious because, you know, the guys I liked before were playing the game, and you know, they would like teach me how to play the game, but then they're like slow to teach, and I'm like, I don't want to do what you're saying. I want to play the game by myself. And then I get trash talk, and I'm like, I don't care. Ikaw na rin na trash talk. No, also me. You also report. That's the thing. I'm the type of person to report trash talkers in game. When I play like MMORPGs, I report. I'm sorry, I'm that type of person. I just don't enjoy seeing stuff like that. Yeah, I just report. I remember when I played Ni no Kuni Crossworlds, so I was excited with the game, right? And I kept seeing like trash talkers in the world chat, and I'm like, report. So true. Single player game supremacy. That's for me. So I feel like like with games like Guilty Gear, it will take me like a while to actually wanna play online, the online option. But so far with Guilty Gear, I'm like really liking Kai and also Giovanna. I like Giovanna because of the close combat she does. I mean, there's ups and downs with that, but as a karate girl, like IRL, I like that. She like, you know, does her kicks so nicely. She's so pog. I also like her hair color. I'm sorry, I cannot switch my screen because my OBS is malfunctioning. What the heck? When will you stop not responding? What else? What else? Other games? Oh, but the other day I did play Paladins. I did enjoy Paladins. Like, when I first tried it, everything was lagging, but I guess because I was using Discord that time and I was in call. But I was playing it alone and I was enjoying it. Like the onslaught option. Paladins after stream. No, I actually have work to do after stream. On another day, I have work to do. Oh gosh, I'm just thinking about the work and I'm like, I wanna end stream. Just what else? What else? Other games I got Portal 1 and Portal 2. But I might play that off stream. I also got another game that I would like to stream, but I will reserve that play it as a surprise because I also don't really know anything about the game, but when I saw it, I wanted to play Journey. But Journey, I've watched someone play it already, and as I've mentioned before, when it's something I've already seen being played and I already know what's going to happen, I don't really want to play it anymore. So I like it when I don't know what the game is about. So there's that. What else? There's BioShock. You remember my last stream of BioShock? I just kept dying. I'm so bad at games, guys. Like, I try. I feel like I'm a late bloomer with, you know, FPS type of games and the fighting games, but I'm here. I wanna try it. I wanna try it out. You know, the only games I like actually played before streaming. I mean, I did play a bit of RE, and then the rest I just like watched playthroughs because I couldn't afford the games. So there's a lot of games like that I just watched. So since I've watched them, most likely I will not stream them because I most likely still remember what happened. With BioShock, I went into it blind, so I don't actually know where I am at already. I feel like actually I'm not even past half of the game. Maybe I'm still like at the first fourth, like 1/4 of the game. But I do plan on finishing the whole series, no matter how long it will take me. So if you wanna see me die so many times over and over again, the thing is, the difficulty I choose with BioShock is already the easy mode, the baby mode, and I was still having a hard time. That's how noob I am. Yes, I admit I'm a noob. But if you wanna watch it, subscribe if you haven't. I still have yet to put on timestamps on the previous BioShock VOD. And then maybe I'll just be frustrated with how many times I die. Maybe I'll put a death counter. Yeah, we all start somewhere as long as, you know, I'm enjoying it. Yeah. What else? I plan a revenge stream for Poppy Playtime because when I tried to stream Poppy Playtime, the game would not work. So I plan a revenge stream, and Kukiru will still join me then for emotional support because I don't like horror. So I plan on doing a revenge stream sometime next week or next week. I think I'm still sorting it out. I'm going to do it by transferring devices. It's my laptop who can't do the Poppy Playtime, but most likely my cousin's laptop. Yeah, since they recommended it to me, you know, at least I'd like to expect that, you know, they'd help me stream it. And, you know, I wanna experience it. Yeah, that was a very scuffed stream. I'm so sorry about that. Even Kukiru was echoing. I hope for future collabs I wouldn't have a problem with that actually. My 1 and 2 pa naman. You have 2? So you bought 2? I thought 2 was you need to buy it. You have 2? Interesting. Oh, and I also saw the news that there will be multiplayer options, right? Is that going to be 3? Or is that just an option? Wow! You bought game. Nice. During the Black Friday sale? You know, like, what games do I play? I mean, I mentioned that I do play Josei Moke. And I used to play Otome. But now, the only games I play in my phone is Tears of the Mist, A3, JP server, and also... What's the other one? What's the other game I play? Oh, MLKC, Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. I mean, I do have Twist. I also downloaded Hakuoki. I have Ikemen Prince. What else do I have? I just don't open them. Oh, Wind Boys as well. The JP server, since there's no EN yet. Yeah, but those are games that I couldn't open. Especially Twist. I have a problem with Twisted Wonderland, wherein I need to uninstall and reinstall so that I can play the game every update. And I admit my phone is very low tech. So hopefully, I was thinking like, I have plans of getting a tablet maybe in the future so that, you know, when it's on a tablet, it's easier to stream it, right? Because it's on a tablet. Compared to if it's on the phone might not be able to handle the streaming part of the game. The game part, you know? What else? Oh yeah, with Valorant, I had plans of having like a stream where my cousins teach me. It was supposed to be scheduled December 2, but you know, I've only just returned now. So I plan on rescheduling that. They will teach me Valorant, and Kukiru as well they will teach. Because they've always been telling me to play the game, but as I mentioned, I don't like the environment of, you know, competitive games like this. That's why even if it's just one-on-one in Guilty Gear, I'm like, I don't want to press the online battle button. Yeah, Scuff Valorant. You guys will see my bad aiming and everything. Oh my gosh. But, you know, with all the games, it takes getting used to getting good at it. What else? Sims 4 is now free. I don't know why I expected that even the expansion packs would be free. But no, it's only the base game that's free. And I don't want to stream Sims 4. That's like, I don't know, I feel like that's like the most boring game to stream. But I don't know. I mean, you're listening to me just talk. I don't know how you're not bored. Just kidding. What else? What else? Plans for streaming. I'm checking if I forgot something. You know, I was actually contemplating maybe there will be times I will have my camera on when I stream, but it will only happen when I have my own place. Meanwhile, while I don't have my own place, I'll still stick to PNG. Yeah, so we have that. Something to think about for me, not you guys. I have so much to think about off stream. Also, I was thinking of buying a new mic, but this one is functioning alright, right? Is it condensing? Is it condensed for you guys? Because I was so worried, like before break, like the streams I do, I was so worried about the quality of the audio. But now that I'm back, it actually sounds better that I didn't do anything much and just tweaked the settings from OBS itself. I don't know why, but it sounds better now. I hope. Does it? You be the judge. Or else I will get a new mic. I was eyeing the Razer one. The one that's just like standing. That was recommended by my friend. Like you can just put it on the desk. You're listening on speaker. Oh my gosh, why am I on speaker? Guys, don't watch streamers on speaker. You don't know what I'm going to say, cha. No, I'm wholesome. You will rarely hear me say anything that is sus. Guys, I promote God in my channel, so don't expect like, you know. I'm pretty confident I won't say anything sus unless like I'm with my friends. My friends say sus stuff, you know. They're the people I know that will say sus stuff on my stream. Meanwhile, I don't even swear or, you know, don't say. But it's kind of, you know, is it like a rule when watching? But of course, if you don't have earphones, Sag, I hope your earphones arrive soon. What else? New mic. I guess I'll cancel that for now. Because I actually wanted like the one that's like just in front of me and it's standing. But now that I've set this up like more properly, I actually like how it sounds now. Maybe I'll still tweak some stuff. I'm not a techie person, but I'm learning. Man, I wish I could change my screen. But my OBS is still not responding. Anyways. What else? Oh, my Japanese study. I actually wanted to talk about that. I talked about so many things already in this stream. But this is the last topic, I think. Yeah. So I was doing like Japanese study streams, right? I might not do those anymore. Because I plan on enrolling to a class. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. But I've been I've been learning Japanese my whole life. Just not actively. It's only this year that I learned it actively, wherein I'm actually putting on the work. Meanwhile, in the past, I've been exposed to Japanese culture since I was like a really young kid. And it's not from anime, it's because my dad had Japanese clients. So those Japanese clients, I met them. They saw me and they thought I was cute. I won't even sugarcoat it. They always say, "Kawaii, you're so kawaii," And they said that because I look Japanese to them. So from there, like, I learned some stuff. I learned to hold chopsticks from them. I learned to bow from them. And this isn't even at the time that I was part of our karate dojo. I only became a part of our dojo, our family's dojo, when I was... How old was I? My senpai is in chat. How old was I when I entered the dojo? What grade was I? I think I was 14? 14? Or 15? I think 15, 16? Or 16, 17. Yeah. So I entered the dojo 17, but even at a young age, like, I was already exposed to Japanese people. And like, yeah, junior high, so like 15, 16 years old. Yeah. The truth is, I wasn't even aware my family had a karate dojo until then. I was out of the loop. But back then, when I was young, we would always go to hot springs. So in those hot springs, there's like a child-friendly version, kind of like a swimming pool, where there's a part for children and then a part for adults. So of course, with the adults, you'd expect like it's deep, right? And then the child-friendly ones are just shallow ones. So I remember whenever we went to hot springs, I would always just be in the shallow ones. And at that time, I was also taking swimming lessons. But I still didn't know how to swim. So this is like a core memory of mine, because I don't know what younger me thought. I think I was 6 or 7. Or maybe 5, actually. 5 to 7, something like that. It's a core memory of my life. Because I remember thinking, oh, I had swimming lessons. But, I still don't know how to swim. I have swimming lessons. What if I go to the deep part of the hot spring, the one that's for adults? So that's what I did. I jumped in there. Which was a bad idea, because I remember drowning. That's why it's a core memory. And the Japanese people, one of them saw me jump into the deep adult part of the hot spring. Yeah, the music fits, doesn't it? So I was drowning, and the Japanese client of my dad saved me. This is after like many repeated times of us going to the hot spring. And I remember them saying, "Good thing I saw you, or else you would have drowned." And I'm like, I thought I knew how to swim already. No, kids, you didn't. You didn't know how to swim. And you had to like, I swam in like hot water without knowing how to swim. So there was also that to consider. I was young, I was small. So that was a core memory. And then after that, I don't remember us going to a hot spring anymore. I don't know if it was my fault, but I remember that after that, we never went to a hot spring again. I don't know if the place closed down or just the clients weren't in the Philippines, but yeah. The way that was a tragic incident. But I do remember like when they were teaching me like the greetings, and also it was kind of cute because I will call the client X. No, let's call him Y. Y-san. X sounds wrong. Okay, so let's call him Y-san. Okay. He would ask me to call him Lolo. Lolo Y-san. So there's the san, and then there's still the Lolo. So that was like interesting. Yeah, X sounds so weird. It's like Mr. Ex-boyfriend. So just Y. So I thought that for a long time that was like a normal way to greet like elderly Japanese people. And like, to be honest, like a lot of them, like there were a lot of Japanese people, those clients. And so I also called like Tito Y-san, Lolo Y-san, stuff like that. So I thought that was normal until like I grew older and just realized that, oh, it's just me with them, but it's not really normal. So there was that. And I also remember like we were always given like food, like Japanese food. It was most likely processed because they were in cans, right? So I don't know, maybe my Japanese viewer would go here in chat. I mean, if she sees this, like there's a red and white label or like can Japanese food, and we always got that. And I remember like I liked those. Those were the ones that I always requested. Now I don't remember what they're called, but they were most likely like processed seafood in cans. So I kind of miss that. I still in a way remember how it tastes, but I don't remember what it's called. So tara Japan. I want to go to Japan. Anyways, yeah, so like from a very young age exposed to Japanese people and culture already. And then there's anime, and I was a weeb, so I was learning stuff from grade 5 and 6. I remember actively studying when I was grade 5 and 6. Like I had a clear portfolio with just a list of Japanese phrases. I feel like, the younger me still knows a lot more Japanese phrases than I do now. And can I go back at the time, Char? But yeah, I was learning that. Back then, I already knew how to write hiragana and katakana, but from grade 7, I was in a new place in grade 7, so I had a lot of adjusting. And then, I got into a friend group that wasn't really interested in anime and in Japanese culture, and I had to adjust. Sometimes when you were young, you'd think you'd like to be a part of a group. That was me. And then I missed out taking Japanese electives because there was only one slot left. So I couldn't take it, but because my friend group wanted us to take the same electives together. And me, yeah, good for you, Bato. You got Japanese electives. I didn't. So like for the longest time, it's either exposure from Japanese people I know, and self-study, and also from watching anime. Half the time you weren't listening. I would have listened if I was there. I would have listened, you know. I wanted to go to Japan since high school. But I was in a friend group that didn't really allow me to enjoy things that I actually like. And of course, it's also a me problem, right? Because I could have chosen not to follow them and just do my own thing, but that wasn't how younger me thought. Now I've learned that I'm gonna do what I wanna do, you know? So, why am I saying this again? Oh yeah, because I plan on taking classes this time around. I cannot self-study a language for the life of me. Like, yes, to a certain extent, I can learn some stuff, but it's different when someone is monitoring your progress. And I think maybe it really is the teacher in me, because I am a teacher. And I see how beneficial it is when there's a more knowledgeable other than you. So I'm going to take a class. It's not free, I'm going to pay for it, but it's offered by my university. I tried like getting it as an elective, like an extra elective, but I couldn't. They wouldn't grant it to me, so I have no other choice. But if I really want to learn, I'm going to have to take paid classes just so I could. And having classes would actually help me with speaking the language more, I guess. Because even if I try talking to my friends in Japanese, sometimes, you know, there's also there's the block in a way, because it's not something I usually do. So if you're in a class with a lot of people learning how to speak it, and you converse with those people, like the exchange would be more helpful in a way. Not saying that my friends aren't helpful with my Japanese learning, but classes would help it become more natural, like happen naturally, talking to a person in Japanese. I don't know if you got what I meant. But that's my reasoning behind the Japanese classes. I won't do Japanese study streams anymore. Unless, of course, like I want to share what is being taught to me in the class, you know? Maybe there will be times like that. But I will not stream Japanese study classes anymore. Japanese study streams. And I don't know, maybe like I actually want to try doing like a Japanese satsu or something, or like a conversational type of stream instead of like an actual study, something like that. I don't know, I will figure it out. But so far, like having a manga that's in Japanese, and like I keep following Japanese people on Twitter for the practice of reading, and I also downloaded Satori Reader for the reading. It's just that when talking and constructing sentences, that's where I'm having a hard time. Like I talked about this with Master, and I told her like I have such a hard time because I know what these words mean by itself, but when I try to put the words together, I don't know anymore. stuff like that, you know, like the grammatical nuances when you're learning a language. And I guess I want to point it out as well, like one of the reasons I really like Japanese culture is because it taught me to like my own culture as a Filipino. You know, I wouldn't try it. I don't think I would have indulged myself in the Filipino language if I wasn't into Japanese culture. How can I explain this? Kind of like, because in Japan, they use their language, right? I know I'm speaking English on stream, but I can speak in Filipino if I wanted to. Maybe, you know, a Filipino stream as well. Just a Filipinos Atsu. Would you guys want that? Malalim na Pilipino. Gusto nyo ba yung marinig mula sa akin? Di ko alam kung anong Tagalog ng stream do. So magsistream ako na Filipino lang yung language ko. Cha. Ano pa ba? What else? What else? So, I was explaining, right? So, the thing is, with Japan, right, they use their language more. They don't really promote the English usage in a way. Like, I mean, it's learned, but they study their language more, the Japanese more. And until now, like, you know, with the kanji and all that, it's like a continuous learning of the language. That's why I appreciate Filipino classes so much and history classes so much in the Philippines. Because I want to know so much how to speak and write about my own language. And I think I'm quite proficient with my own language already. That, you know, I was confident enough to write a story using Filipino. And, you know, whenever there's like essays or something, I really like writing in Filipino. So there are also stories I've written in Filipino. There are also stories I've written in Taglish. So that's the mix of Filipino and English, or Tagalog plus English. And there are also stories I've written in English. I am all around the place. And some things I can only express through those. So I'm like really grateful I got into Japanese culture, or else I wouldn't have been so passionate about learning Filipino. You know, love your own language, love your own country. I mean, it's hard, but that's the thing with love. Cha. Anyways, so there's that for Japanese study. And what else? Am I forgetting something else? I'm starting to get addicted to Twitter again. You know, the last time I used Twitter was 2018, and then I made it in 2019 to promote my content. And then, but it wasn't really active. Like, I didn't have anything to say except for, oh, I have a new video, stuff like that. It's only recently, this year, I was like, oh, I'm addicted to scrolling through my feed again. But I'm trying to fix that. I need to be on Twitter less. But if you wanna follow my socials, please do go to the description below. So I have a Facebook page, Twitter. What else? What else do I have? Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and here, YouTube. I also have a Twitch channel, but I haven't streamed there. I only did like a test stream, or when I started. Yeah, and then if you wanna donate something, I have my Streamlabs open. I would appreciate it very much. You don't see me, but I bowed. What else? What else? We talked about a lot of stuff today. I mean, I did. What the heck? It's almost 3 hours. I was so worried that I had nothing to say. But I guess I had like a lot of, pent up stuff. Check, pent up. Like ano? Tawag dyan? Trauma dump. Charing. So I had a lot of stuff to share. I feel like I will try to stream on Tuesday. I will do a Genshin stream. I knew that like Wednesday, right? Wednesday should have been the patch release, but there's a delay because of stuff that's happened in China. But maybe on 6 I will do an Archon quest. Like I guess the ones in 3.1, so that I won't get I won't be so behind when Scaramouche actually arrives. And then Saturday again, I'll figure out stuff. And I will keep you guys posted. Thank you. It was fun as well. Thank you. We had a story. I'll make sure to work on that when I am more free to work on that. Please wait for my art commission announcement. And thank you so much, guys, for being here during my Zatsu from my break. I hope we have more fun in the future. Thank you, thank you. And I guess that's where I'll end the stream. This is a good place to end, right? Yeah. I don't think I can put up my end screen because of OBS. So I will just end stream, and thank you so much for welcoming me back. It is a journey. Thank you for subscribing to my channel via con Diyos. Is that babae in Spanish? Did I say that right? Yay! So, I hope you guys... Oh, go with God! Ah, interesting. Ah. I shall go with God. I have so much work left to do. Wanna be good student. I wanna graduate on time. And tomorrow I will be receiving important news, so there's that. But that's future me's problem. Woohoo! Don't say the N-word. I will delete this comment. Remove. Yeah, why would you say it? I haven't even said it, the word. Why are you... Bad. I will time out you. I mean, I know I'm about to end stream, but I will time out you for using the N-word. Oh! So it deletes everything you said? 300 seconds? I didn't realize it was that long. Ooh. I'm sorry. Can you untime out yourself? How do you do this? I'm sorry. First for everything. Anyways, maybe that's a sign to end stream. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for the stream. And as I think I'll still say like my end liner for my videos. I'm so sorry, Bato. This is funny. Like I used to say in my videos, stay ardently stay ardently kind, and always be a kindred to everyone around you. Bye bye. And how do I end without using OBS? Oh, there. And bye bye. Bye.